Welcome in to Cooking on the Rim. How's everybody doing today? My name is Quish, and I'm here to play some Rimworld for you. What's up, Seven? Everybody had a fantastic weekend. We got this colony in progress. It's the Mind Goblins. What's cooking today? Probably some mushroom and people meat. What's up, M Tom Zach? 7 Blue 7 is redeemed stretch early. Ooh. Let's have a stretch while the game's loading. Have I tried Space Goblins yet? Yeah, actually, that's what we did as soon as Odyssey came out, and it went about as predictably as you can imagine. We got immediately mugged by some Ungabungas. Naming game is unavailable. Let me fix that for you. Naming game is now available. Well, Von Falkenstein, the VODs are on the website for YouTube. Do we got a command for the YouTube channel? If not, I'll put the link in the chat there for you. There you go. Hippocampus Hamster has redeemed name in game. Let's go ahead and bring up the old wheel here. Von Falkenstein, are you not on the list? Well, by golly, let's get you on the list then. Of course, there is a command for YouTube. Thank you, Night Owl. Yeah, Von Falkenstein, I seem to recall that you did end up. Oh no, you are. You're in the game currently. You're in the game currently. That's what's going on. All right, let's get back to it. Yeah, we've got Durburger, 7 Blue 7, Von Falkenstein, SRW, and Iggy the Viking are currently in the game. That's okay, Night Owl. We'll leave Von Falkenstein on the list, and if we randomize them, we'll skip it. What are we currently researching here? Bathrooms. That's right. Gotta make use of all this uranium we found. Doing pretty good on food. Currently in the process of making psychoid. A Psychite tea does not deteriorate on shelves, which is pretty sweet. Does not need to be refrigerated. Doctor Who finished Rogue Trader. Man, I played that game for a hot minute, and then they updated some patch, and it completely invalidated, like it completely invalidated everything that I had read that you were supposed to do to build a character. And normally, like, I don't go too hard on like online builds for games, but like that game was complicated. Like building a character in Rogue Trader was complicated, so I was just like following guides just so I could play the game. And then I was like, oh well, this is all out of date now, what do I do? And then I just never picked it back up. Yeah, it's just, I think my problem with that game is that there's a lot of abilities that don't really have an identity. It's just like +1 to X, Y, and Z, and I'm like, well, what's X, Y, and Z? And it's like, I don't know. And I don't know, like it was very difficult for me to figure out, like, how do I just build a character? How do I just like pick what I need to pick to level up, you know? Yeah, Argento was great. Like, I immediately gave her like hand flamers and just had her go fucking ham burning the heretics. But yeah, I ended up I don't know, kind of dropping that game for a little bit. I'll probably pick it up eventually. I kind of find that Owlcat games can kind of be like that though. Like, they also made both of the Pathfinder games, and I've played a lot of Pathfinder, don't get me wrong, but like Pathfinder is a complicated fucking game compared to, like, I don't know, Dungeons and Dragons, I guess. But you know what I should probably do? Let's mine up this compacted steel over here. Make sure everybody's out and about, available to do things. We'll let we'll let the animals roam free for a little bit. It's currently winter time. We're at a Longest John's concert? I don't know that. Are they a band? They're a concert. I'm assuming they're a band. I don't think I've ever heard of them. On the subject of Pathfinder, so for a while, I had been running a 2024 5th edition, like the newer rules campaign, and our group had basically gotten a little disenchanted with Dungeons and Dragons for reasons why I'm sure many of you can understand. And oh, Doctor Who wanted to be on the list. Let's go ahead and put you on the list. An English folk shanty band. That sounds like fun. Have a brown beer for me then. Rooster Buffalo wants to be on the list as well. Man, I cannot type today. Oh, everybody's spending their wrestling money. Their wrestling goob. But yeah, I was talking about Pathfinder. So like we had been running D&D for a while, and we had all kind of got fed up with it, and we had gotten into a little bit of a stopping point in our campaign that we weren't super into, and decided to sit down and have a conversation about where we wanted to go next. And kind of to my surprise, everybody was really interested in doing Pathfinder First Edition again, because that's what we used to play. Yeah, I need central heating, which is cool because those are games that I've played a lot of, and it's been a long time since I've pulled those books out and looked at them. And oh boy, I had forgotten how much more complicated Pathfinder was than D&D. And got a hot water tank here, except for it's going to randomly skip to where I don't want it. And steel plumbing's fine. Go, something like that. Just on construction. Falkenstein. But yeah, so we are starting up. We did character creation last week, and I'll be running, or no, not last week before last. And this Thursday will be the first time me running the new game. Yeah, we're trying to limit the books a little bit. I think we're going to be doing, you know, core rulebook obviously, but APG, ultimate combat, ultimate magic, and then ultimate equipment, because it's just easier to find equipment and magic items that way. So we're not getting deep into like the occult stuff or any of like the weird sideways supplements. This is an infestation. Oh no. Okay, von Falkenstein, you don't currently have a weapon. What happened to your weapon? Let's get you equipping Molotov cocktails. Thank you. Iggy the Viking is incapable of violence. Sweet, sweet. Let's get you guys situated here. SRW. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, Durberger is the person who controls the hounds. Okay. There we go. Just set things on fire. There we go. This is going really well, guys. Oh, great timing. Great timing. Thanks, Seven. Iggy, you're not doing anything. Please rescue SRW. Thanks. Not capture, rescue. Thank you. Might be a tad bit warm in there. Fucking puppers getting it done. Iggy, please rescue. No, don't put him in there. Jesus. Oh, gosh. I really hate when things get like overlapping each other and then you can't tell people to do shit. How do I tell him to take him to this bed? Can Iggy not do doctoring? I mean, he can do doctoring. All right, it's 90 degrees in there. I think that that's probably fine. I think that he can get by with 90-degree weather. Priorities of... Jesus, everybody's dying. All right, I guess tend him. All right, why? Okay, rescue him then. Thank you. Okay, now tend him. You have infections. Okay, 7 has died. Rescuing Von Falkenstein. Okay. Not gonna die. Rescue Durburger. Durburger has died. Okay. Rescue SRW. Okay, Sir then has gone on a mental break. Iggy the Viking has gone slaughterer instead of rescuing people. He's just killed the Night Owl. Guys? Okay, just killed Sir then. Okay, by the way, Iggy is incapable of violence. Fucking Rimworld, man. Just absolutely Rimworld. All right, what's this colony currently look like? We have Von Falkenstein, who can do construction and mining. We have SRW Addict, who I guess is doing plants and crafting, and then Iggy is social and cooking and crafting and animals. I mean, this is still technically a viable colony if you know, it doesn't get any worse. Not that that would ever happen. Yeah, also Iggy is our animals guy. I mean, look at all this insect jelly we've got there. Bring that inside. Hey, what's up, Ether?
Nice.
Oh, alerts aren't turned on. There we go. Okay. Is this still a viable colony? Yes. Is this going to get much worse? Probably. Urbanicus, what's up? All right. I think we could spend a lot of today's stream watching this colony burn to the fucking ground. Or we can just accept our fate and assume that things never get better. Let's have a moment of silence for the mind goblins in what was probably the most successful goblin colony we've ever had. But like all goblin colonies, this one fell apart very quickly thanks to fucking bugs. They get us every time. Now there's honestly a reason for this. One of the reasons is that bugs are very good in close combat and goblins are very bad in close combat. And we almost always end up getting meleeed to death by bugs. The other reason why bugs normally get us is that I always do goblin playthroughs in caves biomes. This is the first time that I think we've not done a caves biome, and we still ended up incurring the wrath. So anyway, let's see. Did I start with a ship in the Odyssey run, or did I start on the ground? I've done both. I've done both. But I think that we are going to just get back to the main menu now. Yeah, so the difference though is with caves, a lot of times you start the game with bugs on the map. And then my goblins immediately want to be like, oh, hey, delicious insect jelly. And then they go over and get insta-gibbed by fucking bugs. So yeah. Let's go ahead and update the wheel of names because we got a couple of people that wanted to get on the wheel. Let's see, where do we leave off here? So 7 Blue 7 redeemed. Oh, the chat scrolled on me here. Titicus Urbanicus. You're not already on the list. You are currently on the list. You're good to go. SRW Addict, of course, wants to get back on the list. Lord Troa. Ether the Booze Wizard. I cannot type today. Holy crap. Orc Slayers. Castus, are you on the list? Don't see Plan B82. Zyme, there is a redeem that you can choose called Name and Game if you got the points for it. There you go. You figured it out. You cast cast iron. All right. Iggy the Viking getting their name back on. All right. Cookie Mama supporting this ridiculous endeavor for 42 months straight. Cookie Mama needs to get her name in game, of course. All right. I'm gonna put the wheel away for a little bit here. Let's take a look at our mod list. We have Core, Royalty, Ideology, Biotech, Odyssey. We're not currently doing Anomaly. But everything else looks like it's probably fine. Okay. All right. That's fine. New colony. Okay, new colony. And you know what? I'm going to give the grav ship another try. I'm not going to do goblins this time with the grav ship. I'm just going to do regular ass humans. But we are going to try the grav ship again now. We'll continue on with Cassandra. We'll do Blood and Dust. Spacesuit. Fantastic. Do Space Dwarves. I remember I used to go to Games Day back when Games Workshop had their own conventions. And I remember there was a panel that I went to, and I want to say Gav Thorpe was there. And somebody had asked him about squats. And he said that that resets the clock. Basically, they have an undefined amount of time in which they would update and re-release squats. But every time somebody asked about it, it would reset the clock. I don't know if that's true or not, but I know that they did eventually make Space Dwarves. Yeah, let's create a custom religion. Do an Archist religion. Yeah, they did. They eventually brought back squats, which on the one hand I was happy about, just because I was like, hey, yeah, squats. I haven't seen these in 25 years. But I think it's a little late. I don't think they quite fit 40k anymore. I know I want either transhumanist or shipborne, so I can eat paste. Probably do shipborne. And we'll do human primacy, I guess. So we could do production specialist. Yeah, we'll do that. I've recently started to really like the production specialist role because it automatically upgrades the quality of whatever you make one level higher than it normally would be. So you end up with a lot A lot of masterwork and legendary stuff that way. DLWO drummer, nothing happened. Nothing at all. Nothing to worry about here. So yeah, we'll do shipborne human primacy. Let's randomize a little bit. Dark humanitism. Sounds good to me. Production specialist. Let's make it to where they want to wear a broad wrap. Sounds good. The moral guide. I like the hood for my priest. And then for the leader, Vestige mask is actually pretty good. You know, I think we're gonna go with a beret. Let's see, we've got nothing venerated. Perfectly acceptable religion. Now, one thing I'll point out, I think I mentioned this last time. I normally don't like to have articles of clothing for roles in space, because if you're wearing your spacesuit, then you're not wearing these items of clothing, and thus you're going to be mad about it all the time. I think we're going to ignore that this time, though. And one thing that I always want to check is what it set research to. Normal is fine. I will stick with normal. I'm not going to cheese that. You can crank this up to like very fast and then just fly through your stuff. That's fine. All right, let's find some colonists. This one's good at fighting and social. Nothing else. Can't do dumb labor, medical, or firefighting. What an awful colonist. This guy is good at crafting. Okay with plants and cooking. This guy's not bad. He's hypersensitive. He's also gonna want drugs. He's a brawler with good melee and a passion in it, which is solid. Got a doctor here. He's not bad. Body purist, jealous. Yeah, I got bad news for you, dude. Everyone's gonna have shitty bedrooms. We got a concept artist who's incapable of doing anything useful. We have a contract miner. She is addicted to wake up. I wonder why. She's an optimist, but volatile. So like she's got a permanent mood buff, but she's going to break more frequently. Like her threshold is going to be lower. Yeah, like even outside of the Odyssey playthrough, like the clothing mood buff is a pain in the ass, because eventually you want your guys wearing good shit, and clothing is rarely good shit. But you can make clothing out of some really cool material, and that also works. We got a militia soldier named Coyote here. Not great. A jungle kid who's a cannibal who likes animals. That's a little weird. It's a funny character. We got a psychiatric patient. Man, all of these colonists suck ass. Oh my god. Okay. Cool. We can reset it that way. We got Trumpet, who's a space explorer. Trumpet's not bad. Trumpet has good construction and mining, and also social. Decent in a fight. He's kind, so he's not going to get into fights with people. He doesn't mind one way or the other. He isn't capable of caring, which is odd. But he's not a bad colonist. Okay, we'll keep Trumpet. We've got Wreckage Explorer, who's a night owl, creepy breather, hates men, good at intellectual, good with animals, not bad at fighting. We got a counselor named James. Art, social, animals, don't really need that if we're gonna have Trumpet. Let's see, we got Higgins. Incapable of doing a lot of useful stuff. Got a quarry worker. A nudist. Imagine just like in the caves, not wearing clothes, just beating on rocks. Fucking weirdo. Just likes digging holes, doesn't want to bring any of the rocks out with her. We got Matthews, who's a shelter kid. Matthews is fine. Chemical fascination, double passion, intellectual, social, lower passion in medical. That's not bad. That could be like our good like research character. We'll think about that. We got a biosphere manager, somebody who's good at plants and animals. That's solid. Dumb. Why can't anybody do dumb labor? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is the guy we're taking over, Matthews. Intellectual 16 with a double passion, iron-willed, sanguine. This person's never going to break. I say that. Never going to break. But capable of doing some other stuff too. Crafting, plants, cooking. Yeah. These two are right up there. We do just need somebody who can do plants, right? We need somebody who's fairly fast at growing. All right, let's randomize a little bit. Brando. Plants 10 with a double passion, good at crafting, good at mining, okay at fighting, hasn't have a passion for it. Is volatile, which sucks. Does want robot parts. Is likely to get the sniffles. Dude, Samurai, it took us forever to find a spare stomach for Ether. Remember? He literally just had a fucking garbage bag duct taped around his esophagus. Brando's not bad. That gives us a couple people that can do mining. He can grow stuff. Research. All right, let's take a look at the list here. Everybody is okay at fighting to some degree. We'll probably put Alexander on melee. Brando will have shooting. Trumpet will have shooting. So those will be the two guys with the guns. We've got construction. Got mining. We're probably going to be eating paste, but we'll still need to break down corpses. Good at plants. We do not have a fantastic doctor. Only 2 people are capable of it. But Brando's got the highest rank in it. And then, of course, we're cranking it on intellectual. I think this will be all right. I think this will be all right. All right, let's start. You screwed up, and now the Mekhive wants you dead. Its terrifying murder machines will arrive soon. Gather the valuable gravlight panels and use your grav ship to flee to a safe location on the planet below. All right. Step 1, allow everything. Step 2, make everybody haul. Step 3, tell all the things that we want to haul urgently. Tell everybody to work until they can't work no more. Do a quick save. All right. And crank up the speed. Bring everything inside. Mechanoids coming in. Sip some water. You know, I don't actually have water in the room right now. I have Dr. Pepper, and I'm pretty sure there is water in Dr. Pepper. All right, everything is inside. No, everything is not inside. Why are you guys? Are we out of places to put shit? Why are you guys wandering? Stop wandering. Oh, this thing is in the way. Interesting. That's not happened to me before. All right, we've only got 5 hours. I'm gonna say we're gonna leave that there. Grab light panels are the really important part. Steel, we can get more steel. I've actually got a pretty decent quality considering. All right. Fortunately, we are right above a desert. There's a weapons stockpile in ruins. A hive. No, thank you. But a place with weapons sounds pretty cool. Random iceberg. All right. Looks like we're going to some ruins. Aw, yeah. Craft ship time. This is tundra? Oh shit, this is tundra. I thought it was desert. And the game has crashed. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. All right, game has not crashed. This is a tough spot, it looks like. We should be able to grow stuff, but not well. Sarah X Hands is raiding with a party of 15. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. What do we have that is mineable? Ooh, there's an underground stockpile here. Okay. There's some steel over here. Yeah, we'll just park right here. We'll park right here. And yeah, give myself a little bit of space to work with. Sarah, something hangs out here. I don't know if we're cool. But there is a box you can poop in. We might be cats. They've done a little bit of damage. A little bit of slight boo-boos. A little bit of slight boo-boos. It'll be alright. Alright, there is snow out here. Alright, let's go ahead and start coming up with names. Alright. So we need to come up with names for our colonists, and with that, we need the Wheel of Names. The most electrifying move in sports entertainment. Yeah, cool might be pushing it. Alright, so this is Trumpet. Trumpet is construction, mining, social. Let's find out what their real name is. Ooh, 7 Blue 7 gets back on the list. Back from the dead. 7 Blue 7, welcome back to the colony. And then Fielsmell is our intellectual person. Titicus or Banicus? We're just gonna call you Titan Irby. It doesn't fit. And then Brando. He's got what plants crave. Castus 223. Welcome back to the colony. And I don't think that we have an animal in this, yeah, you don't start with an animal. Alright. Let's send the wheel back to the void. Whomph. Okay. Step 1, complete. Names have been made. Step 2, let's go ahead and start equipping people with stuff. 7 Blue 7 is the same shooting as Castus, but he has a passion in it, so he is going to go up faster. So I will give him the higher fire rate weapon, so you can have the pistol or the machine pistol. Castus will have the auto pistol, and then Titan Irby is not great at melee, but he has a passion for it, so we will give him the breach axe. All right. Step 1 complete. Step 2, let's go ahead and start laying in a grow zone before we run out of food. I'll put it up here for now. 5x11's fine. We will do rice because it still comes in the fastest. that's an ancient stockpile. There's typically goodies in there, but also potentially murderous traps. Crank up the speed. Oh, we need to do a work schedule. Firefight, patient, doctor. I thought we had somebody who was good at social. Oh, 7 Blue 7 is great at social. He's just incapable of caring. So I guess we'll put him on wardening. Animals. Cooking. And Cassis, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, 7 Blue 7 is the only one that's good at construction. It's mining. We have 2 people that are good at mining. Okay. And for now, we'll just take all of the arts and crafts stuff off. All right, something like that. Yeah, I mean, it's 21 degrees outside. It's not impossible to grow stuff out here, but it's not going to be easy. All right, let's start with sleeping area. Oh, let's do a quick save. Yeah. Let's put down a substructure. Oh, this stuff needs to be deconstructed. All right, then we'll put a few hours of recreation in. Let's see. They have high hopes for our new grav ship and want to christen it with a good name. What do you guys think we should name our ship? Do some randomization here. The Murderous Hawk. The Bad Hornet. What do you guys think we should name it? Our last one was the Indestructible 2, which is fucking hilarious. The SS Flying Dutch Oven. The Litho Break. Okay. Star Beetle. Bodie McBoatface. The Cut Brake Line. Lawn Dart. Some ideas here. Yeetus Deletus. All right, I'm gonna randomize it, but I'm gonna do it in such a way where you guys can't see it because I don't have a dice roller handy, but I'm gonna roll a dice. You know what? There's 12 exactly, so I get to roll a d12. And it is a number 1. That means that we are the SS Flying Dutch Oven. Those are real dice noises. I mean, we are a bunch of dudes on this intergalactic space hopper. Making resin dice. My only problem with resin for dice is that resin has a tendency to shrink no matter what you do. So you never get like perfectly even dice. But I have seen it done. I have seen it done. It can work. All right, and let's destroy those. Apparently we cannot grow. So we may be harvesting some berries. Let's harvest some berries. Some member berries. All right, grab ship hull. Are having a bad time. I guess in that case, let's go ahead and do some mining. And let's put, we're gonna do steel furniture. Little friendship circle, and put a steel dresser in as well for comfort. Then it looks like we've got some fancy little flower pots here. Those in. Let's put 7 primary construction, secondary. Can you install turrets on this ship? You absolutely can. All right, 7. Let's get these beds in so we're not sleeping on the ground anymore. So we don't start with hydroponics. We'll have to research that pretty quick. All right, step 2, let's make a section down here for research and also to eat. Let's do a little bit of math here. That there. Yeah, that's probably fine. Does kind of suck that we weren't able to grab that other pack of steel. It's actually the first time I've seen that where you just straight up can't get to the steel because there's like terrain in the way. We have a visitor. Jefferson here. Let's see if Seven can talk to her. She has some more packaged survival meals. We'll buy them. She also has some medicine. We'll buy that. We'll sell her the cycling. That does not help us. She has a heavy SMG and a gun link. However, it is headgear. And we don't have the money for it regardless, but that's a cool early find for sure. Bunny rabbit. Those aren't for you. Now, did I install the wall sun lamp? Is that something that you can do? I thought I had the wall sun lamp mod installed. All right. Cancel you. In fact, cancel all of you. Because we're gonna put a nutrient paste dispenser, I think, right here. Alright, production, steel research bench here. Mad snow here, huh? Seven, how about you stand and deliver here? Handled. You got some bunny bites. Bunny bites sound delicious. All right, research. First thing we need is probably solar panels. And then we will put in something like that. We are a couple days away from being able to launch. We do need recreation. We'll put a steel horseshoe's pin. Oh, we did grow some food. Right up here. It is springtime, so it is going to get a little warmer. I thought I had grabbed 2 colonists that could do construction, but I think I grabbed 2 that did mining instead. Just fine. But we do need help construction early on. And also building a ship takes a lot of steel, so it's not a bad thing that we've got multiple miners. Alright, well, since it looks like we're going to be here for a while, we are space buckies. I mean, it's kind of free food. We just don't have a way to do anything with it at the moment. Right, and a paste dispenser right there. Castus is on a daze. He's real sad. He hasn't played video games in a very long time. So he's just wandering around pretending that he's like Super Mario or something. Pretends to be a spaceman's. And what we can do... Dang it. Go, something like that. Nice little rec room. Nice little place to eat meals. Eventually what I can do is make this a nice big L shape and then just have it go all the way around, because this is probably not going to stay in this room forever. Okay, we got some wasters. This guy is a cave kid. The dirt mole. Good at construction, good at melee, good at mining, good at plants, good at crafting. Doesn't mind living in tight spaces. I mean, we don't have any ladies in the group. Doesn't mind being underground. I would particularly enjoy capturing this dude and then telling them that he should be a part of our crew. You know what? Just go preemptively deal with this. All right, now let's get him to chase up here. God damn, he's fast. God damn, you shot shot Irby in the face. Castus is still on a mental break. Okay, well, so our only guy who's standing is incapable of medical. Castus is on a mental break. He's off playing Spaceman. Irby is gonna die in 3 hours. Okay. You know, our goblin colony didn't go so well today, so we're just gonna start a new colony. We're just gonna start a brand new colony. The grab ship. We've never done this before. What a shit show. What a shit show. All right, custom religion. You're gonna be shipborne humans. The cosmic crew. Love it. Perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. All right, so let's get a new colony here, or new crew. This guy, plants, mining, undergrounder, wimp, not the worst. This guy's fast learner with construction, crafting, intellectual. Maker's not bad. Maker's not bad. Coyote, who is a militia soldier, brawler, bloodlust, great melee, doesn't do carrying, cooking, or cleaning. She's kind of a nightmare. I kind of like it. She's good with animals, crafting, social. I don't think that this would be a colonist that we would want if we could only take 3, but she would be a great 4th colonist. No. Cave explorer. Bud's okay. Mining, okay at plants, okay at fighting, too smart. Slothful kind of sucks. Yeah, all these guys kind of suck. All right, we've got Rager, the human computer, who's good with intellectual, okay with construction early on and crafting. It's not bad. This person is kind of only okay at plants. Freckles is better at plants, but can also do some other stuff, but has slow learner. Kimmy, the Space Navy doctor, medical and social. She's lazy. Got an inventor, industrious, careful shooter, quick sleeper. Good with social, crafting, and animals. That's not awful. We have a stiletto assassin who's 86 years old. She's an assassin granny. She's gonna bake you a cookie and then stab you with it. Story writer, got a builder. Bully Snake, that's kind of how they end up eventually, though. All right, we're gonna try this again. All right, Camacho is incapable of doing most things that are useful. Got a Gigolo who's incapable of doing most things. Gecko. No. Why are these guys all incapable of doing things that are important? Jet is okay. She's tough, iron-willed, doesn't care about animals. Who cares? She's got crafting and intellectual. That's not the worst. We got Wilkins here. Fast learner. Horse. Horse is pretty good. Double passion intellectual, double passion medical. So research and doctoring. Can help with plants and animals. Jesus, they all suck. We're just gonna do it again. All right, let's try this. Let's try this again. Double passion intellectual, can help with construction, good at shooting, doesn't mind living in close spaces, takes an extra 50% damage. Yeah, Just to let you know, we are getting close to the end of the stream today. I know it feels like a very short stream because we just started. Nothing else is, we haven't been playing this game for the past hour and a half. But believe it or not, it is getting close to the end of the stream today. So if we don't come up with a stream or come up with a colony here by the end, we'll pick it up next week. But if you're still looking for something to watch, of course, there's Pandora Pirate Radio coming up next. This guy's addicted to ambrosia. You don't want to start with an addiction. This guy is ugly but okay with it. Cooking plants, go juice addiction, no. Arlene, incapable of violence. This guy has asthma. Why do these colonists all suck so bad? JT, the recruiter, give us social. Likes drugs, good at mining, good at melee. JT's fine. Freckles, the housewife. Freckles is legitimately the best colonist we've seen in a while. She's delicate as well. This guy is a quick sleeper but a night owl. Hygienic, great with plants. Can't do intellectual or crafting. Okay at doctoring. So where does that put us? We have nobody who can do construction, right? Like you can kind of do construction. Yeah, 2 people that are incapable of medical. Let's do this over again. Conceptual artist. You know, 7, I wish I could do more than 1 stream a week, but I legitimately have a very tight schedule for how much free time I get on stuff. I really would like to. Pyromaniac who's incapable of doing everything. God damn, why do these colonists all suck so bad? Like I'm not trying to be picky here. Like I'm just looking for a functional colony. A greedy nudist with high social that refuses to pick shit up. Hypnocult leader. 84 years old. Misogynist. Psychically dull. Slob. But otherwise pretty good skills. Double passion intellectual, double passion social. Got a cult leader here. Yeah, guys. I mean, this is funny. All right. We're going to build around an hypnocult leader. He's a space yacht pilot. Space yacht hypnocult leader with a bad heart. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do it all over again. Look at the mustache on this guy. Look at the mustache on this guy. Beeb. All right, Jesus the crop farmer. He can't be bad. He's got to be okay. He's kind. He's a little heavy on the ammo. Plants, animals, medical, intellectual. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Shitty. Got a mail carrier. Cape World tender. All right, we're gonna start with Jesus and then we'll roll from here. Let's find somebody who can do mining and construction. This person is Jesus's lover. She is a casket builder. She's good at doctoring and intellectual, can help with plants and construction. All right, we'll let love thrive. Holy crap, look at this guy. Holy crap, look at this guy. Double passion, construction and mining. Fast learner. Wimp, that's bad, but kind is fine. Doesn't do social. He's a mute, that's why. All right, construction and mining. Good with animals. Our colony is not good at fighting, but we're not bad at it. Yeah, everybody's capable of fighting to a degree. He'll probably be the one with the melee for now, just because he has the highest in it. We can do construction, we can do mining. We're not going to be doing much in the way of cooking. Great at plants. Is everybody capable of doing doctoring? They are. Oh, a wimp in melee, good point. Good point. Yeah, we don't want them to do melee forever. We'll probably give them a gun quickly. All right, here's the colony. Let's try this again. All right, let's get everything. Incoming mechanoids. You know, I wonder. If I've got enough time to put a couple more rocket engines on. Imagine I do. That'll let me have a little bit more freedom as to where I land. There we go. Perfect. Launch. Pretty good quality. We got some smart colonists. Yeah, now we got a little bit more range. What's this? It's a base. An ancient uplink, ancient garrison. We got caves, smoke vents. Don't think that we are gonna do that kind of stuff. Let's go someplace with mountains and good places to grow stuff. Don't want caves. Caves have bugs. Yeah, that sounds good. Year-round growing. Perfect. I like this song. It is catchy. It's a catchy tune. Kind of a bop. All right, let's see. Where do we have any decent growing? There is a good zone down here. Let's look for space to mine. There's a good space up here. Got some components. We need steel. There's a pile of steel. We could land up here, grow here. Go get this pile of steel. There's a section right there. Maybe that's what we'll do. We got this section right here. We've also got this section up here, so we could put like our ship here, grow here, mine there and there. There's also plasteel way over in this corner. So if we put our ship somewhere like here-ish, then we can grow, mine, expand. Not too shabby. Let's do that. All right, overheated the grab engine, so we're going to be here for a little bit longer, but let's go ahead. Reopen the old wheel of names. All right, did anybody redeem that I missed? Yeah, we got a couple. So it looks like Titus Urbanicus wants back on the list. Titan Irby. Parallax, what's up, man? Parallax, what is up? Durburger and 7 Blue 7. Durburger. Castus 223. Parallax trying to keep out of trouble. I respect that. I did see, I don't watch a lot of AEW, just because it's on stations that I don't have access to normally. But I did see that, I just want to call them Edge and Christian. I know they're not Edge and Christian anymore. It's like, whatever the real names are. But they did a crossover with, Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys, and that made me giggle. That gave me the giggles. All right, Jesus, our plants and animals guy who is kind and trigger happy. Who are you gonna be? Zyme86, redeemed today. Welcome to the colony. May you fare better than the last group. Grainzer is our pilot. Let's go ahead and find out what you're going to be. Bully Bravo. Bully Bravo, welcome to the colony. And then Ramsey. Gonna be doing construction and what have you. Titan Irby, we can't keep you out of the colony. Can't keep you out. All right. Let's do a quick save. Let's get a grow zone over here full of delicious rice. delicious rice. Start mining over here. Let's get... Right, take arts and crafts off for now. Not doing fishing. All right, something like that. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's just lay down some grav plates. Oh, I forgot I have hygiene on. God damn it. Okay, so I've got to have a well. Sure. Here. Can't curb the herb, that's right. All right. What's the name of this the spaceship gonna be? I feel like we didn't give the last one a proper send off. Anybody got some good names for this grav ship? SS Ass Ripper. Perfect. SS Ass Ripper it is. Speaking of vehicles, somebody asked yesterday or last week if I was still working on building a new computer, and I decided that I was probably going to need to buy a car before I upgraded my computer. And I bought a car. I bought a new car last Wednesday. I bought a Volkswagen Golf. Nice little hatchback. And I'm very excited about it. It's a 2027. The 2020. It's got all the fancy stuff on it. It is a it's a used car. It's a used car, but it's new to me. It is my first Volkswagen. I've never owned a Volkswagen before. I was not a big fan of Volkswagens for a long time because I had a friend that worked for a Volkswagen dealership and he told me a lot of horror stories. And I think that there was a time period there in the 2000s to the 2010s where they were very low quality vehicles. But I think that they've gotten a lot better. I've had to drive 2 rental cars in the past year, and both of them were Volkswagens. One was a Titan and the other one was a Jetta. And they were both very, very nice cars. Very well constructed, very smooth to drive. So I felt pretty confident that they were past their reputation on that. Titan. Oh, Atlas. It was an Atlas, not a Titan. You're right, Parallax. It was a big SUV is what it was. A big fucking SUV. That was the year I went to the beach and my wife's car got wrecked. And we had to find a rental car to get back home, and every dealership within like a 50-mile radius, or not dealership, but every enterprise rental car within like 50 miles was completely out of vehicles. Yeah, Atlas was a Titan. Atlas was a Titan. And Atlas and Titan are both 100-ton battle max, so I'm not too far off. 2016 Jetta, that's actually pretty close to what I had as a rental. So I feel pretty good about this one. I test drove it, immediately loved it. I'm a big fan of hatchbacks, especially small hatchbacks. There's a Mechanator complex. Sweet. Don't feel like we're doing a Mechanator stuff just yet. It's possible that I should have put beds down before you know what? We could do this. There we go. Now we've got a place to sleep. We're not sleeping outside. Had a Mazda 3 hatch. I actually so I've been looking to buy a new car for probably about 1.5 years, 2 years now. And I was pretty well resolved that the Mazda 3 hatchback was going to be my next car. And I could not find a used one for a reasonable price that had the features that I was looking for anywhere. Like, I'd been looking for years, like 1.5 years when I say years, but I'd been looking for a long time. And who's on mining? Yeah, let's have you go dig stuff up. Oh, you had the 3, not the hatchback. But yeah, I had been looking for a Mazda 3 hatchback for a long time, and the one that I test drove was just beautiful. I love that car. I was very resolved that that was going to be my next car. I just could not find what I wanted for it. Yeah, we'll just spend all of our money on food and Band-Aids. Better bring these survival meals in before the bunny rabbits eat them. But anyway, so I had been following CarMax's website for a while and just checking on a weekly basis to see if anything new had come up on the website, because if one shows up kind of within like a couple 100 miles of you, they'll ship it to your location for free. And then the location that I was living at, or that I'm living close to, I should say, this Volkswagen showed up, and it was like metrics wise everything that I was looking for in a vehicle. So I went and I test drove it. I just immediately fell in love with it. Yeah, Parallax, I used to have a Focus. It wasn't the Focus hatchback. I think I had a 2004 Focus, like small sedan. And that was a good car to a point. And what ended up happening to that car is it had overheated at some point, and that had messed up this like aluminum baffling in the engine. So when the timing belt slipped, the pistons hit the aluminum baffling and shattered it, and then sucked aluminum shrapnel through the intake of the engine. That is what was explained to me by somebody that I reasonably believe is not screwing me over. So I had to replace the engine in that car. Never liked the look of the sedan. Yeah, I know that I mean, certainly the hatchbacks are a lot more appealing. I ended up replacing the engine in that car and driving it for another couple of years, and then eventually sold the car to buy my wife's wedding ring. It definitely had some drama. The apparently that was a common thing with those cars too. Like, so as I understand it, the problem is that oh shit, it's 9:55. I need to get out of here. The problem with it is that the engine is made of steel and the baffling was made of aluminum, and nobody thought to themselves, hey, you know, aluminum and steel cool at different temperatures and then harden at different temperatures. So when the engine overheated, it made the aluminum baffling super brittle. Anyway, that is the end of that story. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick save before I forget. And I am going to apologize to Pandora Pirate Radio for staying on too long, but we will be handing things off to them. My name is Quish. I stream Rimworld every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be back next Monday with some more Cooking on the Rim. I also make YouTube videos, and I have them up on my channel, which I'm going to put a link to into chat right now. Ciao. So if you want to see some of my other content, there's some Rimworld, there's some Magic the Gathering, it's all there. I'm going to go ahead and forgo the sponsorship tonight. We're just going to go ahead and see you next week. You guys have a great week.